So it is 1500 hours Tuesday afternoon, and I am 75% awake. So this is a Beyvox a Star Wars Story Excerpt number 6 update. I worked on it last night from 23:12 to 3:22 a.m. I had to subtract half an hour from that, so I worked on it for about 3.5 hours. And it was nice. I got about 25% into the threesome, so this is turning out really good. I've got 9 pages typed with 5,061 words. I also hit 5,000 words. I'm happy about that. So writing this threesome up has been a lot of fucking fun. It's really easy and such a great flow to work with because it's my territory. um Switching mindsets and that's one. Yeah, switching mindsets, getting the right POVs down, getting the emotional value of it down, and just showing how vulnerable everybody is in this three-way. Like, that's the big seller right there. Because most people don't understand the dynamics of a threesome. Everybody just assumes, damn, not again. Everybody just assumes it's going to be like a porno, no, everybody, it's just going to be like that. It's not like that at all. Hell no. I've said that before. Like, there are feelings, there are considerations to take into it. There is a lot of asking, getting permission, spitballing, and figuring and taking turns as well, and also figuring out, who's comfortable with what. Because when you find all that out, then you understand where it's going and what you can and cannot do. That's a big thing, because everybody thinks that, there's no set rules because they've never gone into that. They just assume, it's going to be fun and shit. Like, yeah, it's fun, but, if it's whatever situation it is, and I've talked about this in previous video, in my sex tips video, I think, too, you have to consider, you have to consider who is involved and how they're going to feel about that. It's always about feelings. Feelings is the biggest part of this because, you can be attracted to who the fuck ever you want. But if you're in a threesome with 2 other people, they might not be attracted to the other person. They might hate the other person. They might be jealous of that person. They might be very envious of them and not show it. Or if you are in a very open-minded, if it's a pansexual situation, if you're open-minded about it and shit, then, and you got great communication. That's the biggest part about this, is that there's communication and you have to ask. So there's a lot of talking as well. So while it's erotic, there's also a lot of talking. So that can, detract from the experience and the pleasures and all that. But it's still fun, though. It's just you have to find the right people and whatnot. And one of the biggest things that I also brought up with that is, getting tested too. So, yeah, I know I'm veering off, but I'm on task. But yeah. So, yeah. Where did I leave off with that? Where did I get into? Makeouts with Naomi and Trent while Tyra was watching. Then Tyra joined in and was working Trent from behind. And then they introduced a blindfold. Well, Tyra introduced a blindfold. And that made Trent uneasy because for him, wearing a blindfold meant they were fighting in the gauntlet. And it's like you said, my reflexes are telling me, throw a punch while my body is enjoying the pleasure. So, because in one of the gauntlets, they fought blindfolded. Easiest way to really kick up your reflexes and shit is to fight blindfolded. Or even train blindfolded. I mean, there's been, because if you're in the army, and I know this happened, you have to disassemble, reassemble your weapon blindfolded. This way, you know where all the pieces are in case you're in a combat zone and it breaks and you are in the dark and you can't find everything. Or if you find all the pieces, you know exactly how they work and what's going on with them and how to put it back together. Should it break on the field. So, yeah. And then they went over that and, they comforted and consoled him. And of course, that blindfold's going to be taking turns as well, so that's something else I got to build up on. Where was that I went to? Oh, Naomi asked Tyra if she wanted to see her get undressed by him, and Tyra agreed, but it made her nervous because, like, she was in the mood with all this, but had never pleasured herself in front of others. She's always been solo with it, so that's another thing, because a lot of them, if you get into a three-way, a lot of people aren't as open-minded as you. That's something to really remember. It's all about, taking time and picking the pace and laying down ground rules as well. Ground rules are so fucking important. What else was there? And then I was working up to Trent fingering Tyra to help her get off, while Naomi, kind of held her and stuff. And I was getting burned out. I was like so fucking burned out. I was like, ugh. Because I couldn't get, like, I saw it in my head, like, playing out. I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. But, like, my fingers are like, nah, I'm too tired. So I will try to knock that out a little bit more today, later on, once I'm fully awake and a little more aware. So, oh, hell's bells. I really do want to get this bitch finished before New Year's Eve. Easily, I want to get it done before then. Because this is such an intricately detailed and deep sex scene that I really want it to echo what a threesome entails. Like a realistic threesome, not like fucking porno and shit. Because it's going to be soft core. It's not going to be one of those hardcore where, like, yeah, he's fucking them left and right and blah, 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 blah. Nah, it's just going to be one of those soft cores that really comes out nice and wholesomely realistic for the most part. So, yeah. I don't know how long it's going to be. I always say that about every installment I post on this shit. And then I made a realization. I did not make a video about Redemption of the Phoenix. That was so funny. I looked at my playlists the other night, last night, and I was like, damn, I didn't do a video about that shit. I did updates on the story, but not the whole motherfucker itself. Just on the other installments that I had for the story. Fun. So I'll do a video on that eventually, when I feel like it. So, that's what I got. So I'll probably be back later tonight or tomorrow with a video update. Hopefully the excerpt finished. Who knows? So, until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.